Hey everyone, hopefully you're having a good day. My name's Andy. My channel is Finding Value. Today we're going to do our daily technical analysis update of gold and silver. I am wearing a red shirt, but we were green today for the majority of commodities. So I guess I'm not superstitious, but anyway, let's dive in here. I'll give you my financial opinion. Let's take a look. DXY down in the short term. We've got the 10-year yield down in the short term. Those two going lower. I think gold usually likes that. So gold's up a little bit, $13.2 per ounce. This does look good to continue higher based off of this pattern, so long that the conditions exist. Dollar lower, 10-year yield lower. And I think they'll continue to go higher. Even if those were to reverse and go up, as long as they don't moonshot, I think we'll go up in gold. Silver, getting a bid today, going up a little bit, looking good. Platinum down a little bit, actually looks fantastic to me. Small down day, good day to be a, buyer or something like that. Again, not advice. But we're just sitting on top of a pattern, inside a pattern, which is sitting on top of that pattern, which is probably going to moonshot at some point. That's my opinion. XAU to gold ratio, just moving sideways. Nothing really to talk about there. We've got Corora Resources down a little bit today. EXK down a little bit. But again, this is a very good pattern in my opinion. We've got large buying pressure here and here, and then the small selling pressure. Those usually resolve themselves higher. So that looks good. Fortuna Silver Mines, again, I think we're going to go higher here. Looks good. SilJ looking good to go higher. That looks good. GDX looking good to go higher. Why am I saying this? I know I'm not explaining myself in some of these guys because it's just, I look at these charts so much. This is an ABC correction. We're done with that. We come on up. We've got big bullish engulfing there. Not engulfing, but a big buying pressure day there. Small pullback up against support. I think that support will hold. We'll go higher. I'm seeing it across the entire sector. Everything looks solid to me. Even some of these small explorers don't look too bad. Buying pressure was smaller, selling pressure, buying pressure coming back in today. The momentum's going to the upside. That looks better. Now, the other half is how do you position in all this? That's where I talk a lot on the website for the Platinum members during the question and answer session. I have a huge training session coming up if you guys want to know about all of these things. Koyo Resources moving sideways. Discovery Silver moving sideways here. Looks good. Looks good. First Majestic Silver. This looks really good. The way this pattern looks usually ends higher. All of the silver mining companies look really good. These like mid-cap silver, large to mid-cap silver companies. I think they all look very good. Newmont's looking good here. So we kind of came up. We're just coming around the pattern. Nice big bullish engulfing. Well, not huge, but I think it's going to work its way higher. Looks good. Mag Silver, again, we have the big up days, small down days. That usually resolves itself higher. And we could see another big launch. It all came from this bullish engulfing down here. Come up, and then you get these little wiggle waggles with the small down days, but looks good. AUY moving sideways. We've got Impact Silver. Again, larger up days, smaller down days, looks good. AAGFF, Aftermath Silver. We'll see if these little candlesticks at the bottom, if the buyers can hold the line here. If it can, this might be a good one to look at if you want some we'll call it large fractals with a little bit higher risk. I'll put it that way. PLG just moving sideways, doesn't look too bad. Sibinyae Stillwater, I think that's how you pronounce it. Bullish engulfing, big up days, small pullback, probably work its way higher. Okay, going to the royalty companies. Sandstorm Gold looking good, right above support. I do like it. Franco-Nevada looking good, nice good update today. EMX, this guy is pulling back to do a retest. What do we do on retests? We buy it, Finding Value. Yeah, we do. That's it. That's right. That's right. I guess Chucky back there got it, or whoever. Tune Resources moving sideways, looking fine. We've got Wheaton Precious Metals, bullish piercing. That's looking good to go higher. We've got Gold royalty, it looks like we're starting to find some sideways traction like I thought. So we came down, got to work off that momentum, and then we'll see if the buyers come in and push us higher. Come on, buyers. MTA looks fantastic. Big up days, small down days. We're going to find that buyers come in here and bid it higher, most likely. Mavericks Metals looking good for a move higher. Hammer candlestick pattern. Royal Gold putting in the bullish engulfing. Going to go higher. Cisco Gold Royalty going with the OR. Looks good. We're above support. We've got that nice big up day, small down day, and bouncing off that support line. Altius, still in this rising wedge pattern. We could fall out of this, possible, where we come back, do a retest, and then do a jolt higher. We'll see. Again, I don't like playing the short term, guys. I just use this for buying opportunities. I do not trade short term. But that's what I've got for today on gold and silver. I like it. I think it looks good. I'm a buyer. I don't really care what other people do or think. Energy is rolling higher here. It is rolling higher. That usually is what transmits inflation into the consumer price index numbers. If we get a scare at some point, I don't know when that point is, we could see a flood of money into precious metals from a currency scare. People aren't thinking that far ahead yet. They're not playing the game of chess. They're just playing the game of I live in the now. I'm looking at it right here. But if energy gets out of whack and the food prices get a little bit out of whack and inflation gets out of whack, we could see a run towards precious metals. And the reason is we have a debt-based system that can only survive under inflation. And if you're increasing your dollars up, and even if that slows down the rate of increase, but your economy can't grow, if it starts to decline because of energy input problems, then your inflation or your per unit cost goes way up. So, I mean, that's literally where people could get afraid. And if you can't buy anything and you want to store your wealth, and it's getting tougher and tougher to buy things, I honestly think we could see a huge move into precious metals. And the money is not in precious metals. It's all over there in stocks and bonds, and it's starting to rotate out. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to buy it before everyone else. I'm going to look. Hopefully, I'll look super genius doing this. But I'm picking up physical metals. I'm picking up some of these precious metal companies. I'm trying to catch bottoms here. That's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to hold on. I'm going to hold on, and I'm going to do opposite of what most other people are going to do. If you're interested in the companies that I like, you can join my website in the description link below, Platinum membership. You can see all those. Join the training session on Thursday. I've got a really killer training session coming Thursday, guys. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. I talk about fractals, but I also threw some other stuff in there on the potential of some of these things. And it just, the commodity sector looks ridiculous. That's all I'm going to say. It looks ridiculous. All right, guys. We'll catch you later. This is Finding Value.